A lot of you has asked me how this thing goes, this 1.5 SX Executive, whether it's low on power or the power is not adequate. This is the 1.5 petrol version, so let's start. So this is the first gear, so I'm pulling in first, 3000 rpm, shift to second, again 3000 rpm, and shift to third. Now things start moving very fast when you put it in the third gear and after 2000 rpm, so you can see it really goes. Put it on to fourth gear, we have already hit 80 kilometers per hour, and you can see the acceleration is quite brisk in after third gear. So let me get a good stretch of road ahead. So right now I am at fourth gear at 60. The shift indicator is saying to shift to sixth gear. I'll just drop the speed because of the traffic in front. And let me get a good area to accelerate. So at fourth it's still accelerating at 80. You can hear the beep of that 80 speed, the limit hit. And now let us pull at fourth gear. There's too much of noise with the lorry. Let's pull. Here. So the lorry is on overdrive, it seems. Let's see if I can get a good stretch to pull it. One good thing about this engine is it doesn't have any noise or something which creeps into the cabin, so it's a very silent engine. And the engine is very tractable also, so low speed, high gears, it can manage pretty well. The engine does not knock, and whatever gear you are, and if you are above 2000 rpm, it pulls with a lot of punch. But the power delivery is also very linear. It doesn't have that turbo kick. Neither does it have this turbo lag, which is a very good thing in city conditions. But on the highway also you can cruise at triple digit speeds of around 100 or 120 with ease. Slot it into the second gear and the sixth gear, and it sips little petrol, and the mileage is also quite good. And when you want to pull it hard, you can do it. The engine has enough power, so I won't say it's underpowered or something. There's a gap. Let me try to see. Yeah, it goes on the fourth gear. Let me put it to fifth. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic on the road today, not getting a good stretch. Put it to sixth, and here things get very settled easily. But it's already reached 100, so the pull is there. There's no worry about this lack of power in this. It's not as powerful as the 1.4 liter turbo petrol, which has got a lot of torque. Similarly with the diesel also you get a lot of torque, but this is just fine. This is adequate, I would say. Recently I went to a trip to Netarhat. There was a lot of hills there, and it could pick it up in the hills also with no fuss at all. It's a very refined engine and gearbox combination. The gear shifts are so smooth. It's buttery smooth. Let me know in the comments below if you have found this engine to be lackluster. I don't think so it's lackluster, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll give a demo if I get another clean stretch to pull. Thanks. So here I have a clean stretch. Let's see. Pulling it in the first gear, in the second gear, over 2000 rpm, and it's pulling. Third gear, it is pulling. So third gear to 90 at 4000 rpm, fourth gear at 100 at 3.5 to 4000 rpm, fifth gear, let me reduce the speed, there's traffic in front, at 100, sixth gear. So it pulls. There's lot of punch after 2000 rpm. This is a naturally aspirated engine, so there's no turbo lag as such, and it's got a very clean linear acceleration, and the engine is audible after 3.5 to 4000, but it's very low, I would say. What you hear is more of the road tire noise and the wind noise, and the engine is hardly audible. So people who have doubts about this engine's performance should have a test drive. It's not, I would say, kick in the pants kind of a thing with this turbos, but turbo in city would have a bit of turbo lag, so you have to take in either of, you have to decide between the two. Naturally aspirateds are have a generally a lower maintenance cost than the turbos. The turbos can be expensive to maintain, but and the fuel economy also. Right now I've driven 32 kilometers in this trip and it's showing a fuel economy of 14.6. Thanks for watching.